Hello, beautiful people. LosingDrea here, and this is the hospital where my husband has to go tomorrow for his CT scan of his pelvis area. It's a big, I don't know if you can see how big and beautiful of a hospital. This is just a small portion of what this hospital looks like. I'm downstairs out front of the main entrance of it. It's called what is it called? Memorial Hospital of Miramar, Florida. And he had to go into imaging to pick up some sort of a drink that he has to drink so he can take his test. I'm going to turn this around on me now. Let me see if I can't put this in here and hope that you don't get all the stupid portions of the back of my steering wheel. So anyways, I just want to basically want to say that I want to start doing a little bit more videos than I've been doing, and my husband is going to start doing some videos as well. He's only got one up now. I'm going to keep continuing to mention him and his YouTube user ID so that he can get some people to join his channel and help support him. He's really a cool guy. Got a lot of heart, a lot of love in his heart. Had some very bad things happen throughout his life since the age of 12. Things that I myself would have never disclosed, not for embarrassment, because he doesn't embarrass me in any way. Nothing he's ever done in life has ever been an embarrassment to me. I'm very proud of him, the things that he's accomplished. He used to speak on behalf of kids and young adolescents and teenagers and other adults for many things, from alcoholism and drug abuse, other substance abuse, and some other matters that have happened to him in his life when he was a young adult. You know, when you're a kid and you have something bad that happens to you, which is what happened to him. He got involved with drugs and alcohol at a young age. I think it was more so drugs than alcohol. I think back in those days, when he was 12, because he's going to be 48 this year, Quaaludes, I don't know if any of you watching this ever heard of Quaaludes, but they were a popular drug of choice back in the day. And him and his friends used to partake in mass quantity usage of that stuff. But, he was under the influence of drugs, and at only 12, I can only imagine he really didn't know how to handle himself in any situation, let alone something like that probably scared the living crap out of him. From that point on, they put him in a place, and I'm sure he'll talk about this, but we're coming up on 20 years married together. You probably heard me say that in other videos of mine before. February 15th of this year will be our 20th wedding anniversary. And in 20 years that I've been with him, it wasn't until a couple of weeks ago where he kind of broke down and was crying, as he does often because of the depression and whatnot that he goes through. And of course, he's human. I don't say that if you're a man and you cry that you're any less of a man. That's just BS. Everybody cries. And if you have a heart, and my husband has a heart, you cry. And he has feelings. He's not selfish. He cares for other people. They told him that he was not allowed to let the other inmates, patients, what have you, know why he was there. So he was allowed to cry, but he wasn't allowed to talk about what had happened. And in not talking about it, he was unable to deal with it. So for any of you out there, you've watched my video on cutting and depression, and I talk about, having to deal with it. Talk about it. Get it out in the open. Don't be ashamed, and don't be afraid to let other people know that you have an issue, because not dealing with it is holding it inside. And if you take and you have gas and you hold it in, you're eventually going to explode and have an accident in your pants. Maybe that's not like the best way of putting it to where anybody might understand who's watching my video now what I mean when I say don't hold back from saying what you feel when you feel it. Get it out. Talk about it. Whether it hurts at that moment or not, it's always good to get it out in the open. Be transparent on who you are and what you're about. It doesn't make you a bad person. And basically that's where we're at right now. You know, we're dealing with the issues, we're talking about them, we know that they're there, and we know that that's a large part of why he is going through the other things that he is going through as far as dealing with depression, and what they have diagnosed him with being dual bipolar, and he is on medicine for it, and right now he's on medicines that are actually helping him for sleep and just for being able to, you know, go about his nightly or daily duties successfully without any issues, without any paranoia, without any social problems. So pretty much that's where we're at, and he's got an excellent team of doctors working on his side as far as the mental health. He has equally such an excellent team of different doctors so far that we've gone to see for different things that he's been sent to, as far as, you know, prescribed or whatever, you know, like a primary care physician says go here, go there, go there. He had to get his eyes checked today. Good news is he has no diabetes in his eyes, which means that it has not gone throughout his whole entire body, which is a good sign. He's already lost 13 pounds to date. He doesn't think it was much. If you listen to his intro video, he's like, I lost 12 pounds. It's not much. That's a lot in 2 weeks. He's still learning. But yeah, I mean, he's basically been eating the same diet I've been eating, but he was cheating and eating other things there prior to being told what he was told by the doctors, and that basically was an eye-opener for him. The doctor, you know, told him, hey, you know, he actually told me, he said, you see this man right here, take a picture of him, because you're not going to be seeing him for that much longer if he doesn't quit doing what he's doing, quit living the way he's living, eating the things he's eating, smoking, cigarettes, yada, yada, yada. So there. So with that said, you know, I kind of told on myself on an earlier video that I haven't been biting it and writing it. I haven't been going on my Spark People and using the nutrition tracker, the fitness tracker. I do have my pedometer on me in my pocket. I guess I'm conscious of that, and you know, I think about it, and I still try to do whatever I can to make those extra steps. You know, parking further away from the entrance of a store or whatever. But I need to get back to what I was doing because it was working for me. And even though I know that I'm not eating like large, massive amounts of stuff, and I think that I can see what a portion is, excuse me, or know what a portion is, or that I'm eating a package that says, okay, this is a serving, I can trust that, you know, I'm doing the right thing. But Tom's in town, and with that comes additional cravings for things that I might not otherwise be craving. So right now I have to really watch myself with that. I really hope you're getting me and not the back of this freaking steering wheel here. But anyways, I'm waiting for him to come on out. He has to get this drink that he has to drink for the CT scan that he has tomorrow. He has 4 different appointments tomorrow. One early in the morning where he has to drop off a jug of personal Gatorade, we'll call it. And he has to do that from all day today, and first thing in the morning, and then we got to rush it like a sacred heart transplant to the doctor, and where they're going to take it and then also do some blood work on him quickly, and then I have to rush him over to another appointment he has way across into another town, at least another 15-20 minutes away from there. And that's at 10:45 in the morning, and then I have to rush him back. He's got a podiatrist appointment. It has something to do with varicose veins. And then from there, he comes back here to this hospital for a CT scan of his pelvic area for, I guess they're looking for this hernia, which somebody else told me she's had 2 of them on each side of her groin, left and right, and has lived with them, and as long as he takes off the weight, he shouldn't have any problem with them, and just keep an eye on them, I guess. But, you know, he does like to do physical labor, and if he is going to be getting into exercise and stuff like we used to do, I would like to know that that isn't going to be an issue. So if they can remove it successfully and safely without doing any damage to the surrounding areas where they will need to enter at to do so, I by all means would love to have that taken care of at this time as well, and get that out of the way so he doesn't have that as an issue. Okay, I'm going to end this because people are starting to look at me like, why am I talking to myself in the car? Not that I care. I never really care what other people think about me. Everything I do for myself and what I care about, what I think about me. But yeah, be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, but just be you, be the boss of your loss. And if you bite it, write it. I'm thinking of you, Tina. That's her saying. At least that was one of her videos she did, and she's so right. And yeah, give me a shout out, kick in the butt, whatever. Your comments, your questions, they're always welcome, even if you don't want to do them down below in the comment section. Please, by all means, hit me up on my inbox through my main channel page. I will answer all comments, questions, you name it. I will get back to you. I'm always happy to do so. It only makes me so happy to be able to give back, where what I have today, I have YouTube to thank as one of my main tools that I use, and you guys, your support, your love, and all that. Love you guys.